I wrote on the order of service, Easter, it's a special day. And I'm assuming, correct me if I'm wrong, that we are all, to some degree, in agreement of that particular statement. Anybody disagree with that? Okay, I can fix that. Now we're going to go someplace else. Why is it special to you? There are about 40 people here, and there are 40 different reasons why it's special. I'm sure that several feel that Easter is special because that's the day that they commemorate and acknowledge that Jesus rose from the dead and ascended into heaven. Others, and many of us, might think it's special because all of a sudden nature is blooming everywhere, sharing its colors, its textures, its fragrances throughout the whole world. And then others, like Sierra and me, think it's special because Easter Bunny comes and brings really good stuff, like boots and candy. And I'm sure there are a lot of other reasons that people in this room think Easter is special. I'd like to offer another possibility or thought about being a special day. There are 40 opinions about what makes Easter special in this room. What if each of us felt that today was special because it was an opportunity for each one of us to elevate our personal consciousness, to expand our awareness and acceptance, and to really think about the fact that there are billions of opinions and beliefs held by human beings on this planet about any given subject. And can we accept and acknowledge and be aware of that and be okay with that? Every human being has their own little brain. Every human being has their own set of life experiences. And it's those experiences that determine their values, their beliefs, their thoughts, their opinions, their actions. Can we be okay in accepting that there are beliefs much different than ours, and it's okay? I performed a lovely little wedding right out here in the grass on Tuesday morning. And I talked with the bride and the groom, and I said, you know, you're probably going to laugh a bit when I tell you what I'm going to say, but truly it's profound. From now on, you have a couple of options. You can be happy or you can be right. I hope that they never turn their relationship into a contest. I'm right, you're wrong. I win, you lose. We're all in this together. Fact is, we all have different opinions and different life experiences. Accepting that requires elevated awareness, elevated consciousness. And when we stop getting to the point where we judge it, you're right, I'm wrong, I'm right, you're wrong. When we start working together to find some harmony, the consciousness of everything elevates. There are people that believe that a lot of things that are true, they believe it. And other folks know that that's just not the fact. I'm going to tell a story that I told as a joke for years. But I heard this the first time in 1983. Patricia Ann Broadford told me this story. And she thought that it was true. She believed that this story, this joke, was absolutely true. Because the person who told her said it was true, and I believed that person. And as I think back at Patricia, she never lied to me, ever. And she told me this, so I wasn't there when this took place. I don't know if it's true or not. It's the story of Easter, one of the stories about Easter. Some of you may think it's sacrilegious. It's just a story. Jesus is hanging on the cross. He's in a lot of pain. And out just past the cross, there's a whole ring of Roman guards, Roman soldiers. And past the soldiers, the whole town of Jerusalem has showed up. And Jesus is hanging on the cross. And very weakly he says, Peter, Peter. Out in the crowd, Peter hears his name, breaks through the crowd, breaks through the guards, and comes up at the foot of the cross. He said, Jesus, I'm here. Well, the Roman soldiers came up, thumped on him, and threw him back in the crowd. Well, about 10 minutes later, Jesus gets to say on that again. Peter, Peter. Peter breaks through the guards, comes up by the foot of the cross, and said, yes, Jesus, I'm here. Well, the guards come up and they thump on him and they tell him, if you want to be here so bad, you break through that line again, we're going to crucify you, put you on a cross, stick you in a hole in the ground, and set you up there with your buddy. Threw him back in the crowd. 15 minutes, Jesus starts again. Peter, Peter, with no regard for his own safety, breaks through the line, gets up by the cross, and sure as the world, they crucify him, hang him on the cross, put it in a hole in the ground, and he's up there. It hurts to be crucified. He's in extreme, excruciating pain, and he's up there hanging. Jesus very weakly says, Peter, Peter. Peter said, yes, Jesus, I'm here. He said, Peter, I can see your house from here. I wasn't there. But there are beliefs that we might think that people have that might be just as foolish, just as can't be. But their beliefs are their reality. We haven't lived their experiences. We haven't been taught what they were taught. So my challenge this Easter is make this a special day of elevated awareness, elevated acceptance. And I believe, just like one of the quotes on the order of the sermon, when you get to that point where you can accept the fact that 7.5 billion people all have different beliefs and thoughts, different ways of doing things, dealing with problems. When you can accept that and be at peace with that and understand that's part of the human existence, this peace that you will have it's almost sublime. And when you are in that peaceful place of heightened awareness and understanding, you begin to look at things differently. You begin to see different solutions to problems. You begin to look at people with empathy rather than judgment and disgust. This is a special day for whatever reason you might think it is. Every day can be a special day. It's your choice. And I hope that each of us can have a special day today by being more aware that all the beliefs and opinions that there are on this planet are an absolutely natural human experience. And when we find ourselves with peace about our humanness and peace about the human condition, we become a person that can live in peace with other people. That's all I'm going to say today. We're going to sing a song about It's a Special Day. Think about the specialness of elevating your awareness and consciousness to accept that all people have probably different beliefs and opinions, practices and feelings than you. And it's okay. It's the human condition. And that's what we're having, is this human experience. And I just think it's better if we can have this experience in a peaceful fashion rather than out of frustration and anger. Let's stand up and sing It's a Special Day. And happy Easter to all of us.